Hello, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay. Welcome to Celebrate Black Excellence. Our next guest is an actor, a writer, a director, and a producer. I present to you Draper Wynston. How you doing today, Draper?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk with us today on Celebrate Black Excellence.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you all having me on. I'm excited.
No problem, no problem. So let's get started with you. What inspired your love for the performing arts?
Oh gosh, it all started when I did a stage play. I think in high school I always had a love to want to do it. What was funny is in my high school book, my senior book, I wrote that I wanted to be an actor, which was funny. But I took this theater tech class, and so we had to build the set for Little Shop of Horrors, and we had to go to the stage play. So I was watching the stage play. I was like, man, it's kind of cool what they doing on stage. And so as time went on, I was a college athlete and stuff. I finally got a chance to do a stage play. And after that, I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with it more than I did athletics. And it was it was more than just the instant gratification. It was the way that people were laughing and relating to what we were saying on stage. And ever since then, I just fell in love with all forms of the performing arts. And then later on is how I fell into TV and film. So that was it.
Nice, nice. Now, you also were a model. How was that transition from you going from modeling to acting?
That helped me on stage, poise, uh, and just kind of find my confidence. That's where I found my confidence really. Was doing runway because in the modeling world, I wasn't perceived as the typical model. I had an athletic build, of course, and so most models are a slim fit. I have these big, broad shoulders that get in the way, and so I had to kind of fight through all of that and just get out there and have fun with it. And that was kind of what I did. I just enjoyed finding who I was, my confidence, and I enjoyed taking pictures and stuff. And that's where I also developed my discipline. It was there too, because being a model, you have to always stay ready, so you're not having to get ready. So yeah, modeling kind of started me all in this entertainment thing.
So you received a Daytime Emmy nomination for your performance in the Amazon Prime series Washed. What was it like for you to receive that type of recognition?
To be a part of that project was amazing, and just to be noted in all of what entails to be a Daytime Emmy nominated project it's just amazing. It's still kind of surreal to this day a little bit. To even when I got the For Your Consideration, I was still kind of in awe to be like, okay, this is kind of what you work for, and it's also a mile marker of like, all right, I'm on the right path, I'm on the right track. And it's still even when I reminisce about old photos and stuff like that, it's still kind of surreal that even happened. And so to be a part of a project like that, and it's just an amazing feeling. It's what, as we as artists, we live for, is what we perform for. And so we call that project glitter. We call Wash glitter. Glitter just doesn't go away. It just doesn't go away. It's at all. So we call it glitter.
Nice. Well, congratulations on that nomination. That's really awesome. Again, that's a good accomplishment. So for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, you have a numerous amount of credits as an actor, but not only do you act, but you also, as we mentioned, are a writer, director, and producer, and you produced the film Rented Love. What was it like for you working behind the lens?
That was my first short film that I've ever kind of produced, wrote, and all of that by myself. And that one was a learning experience. And when you do that and you create stuff, that's where you learn everything. You learn the mistakes, you learn what not to do, you learn what you do well, you learn what you're strong at, you learn what you need to improve on. And overall, it was an amazing experience. The actors were great. Everybody involved in it was great. The crew was great. Everybody was fantastic. And we had fun. That's what made it exciting. So I got a bunch of friends together and we decided to make a film. And stepping outside of being in front of the camera, it's where I kind of started to grow a love of being a director, and leaning into performances and having fun with it. And I had a whole new respect for what goes on behind the camera. That was what my biggest takeaway was. I have a whole new respect what happens behind the camera, and I turned into a better actor. Turned into a better actor, actually, after I did that project, because now I really truly understood what happens behind the camera.
Now, you are obviously a man of many hats. Do you have a preference when it comes to acting, writing, directing, or producing?
I'm an actor first. I'll tell anybody. I'm an actor first. I'm an actor first. That's what I started as. That's my knife. That's my the top of the pyramid is me being an actor. Can I do the other things? I can. So while I'm in between projects, and for me to stay sharp and stay around the creative elements, I do direct. I will produce and stuff like that. But I'm an actor first. If I get an acting job first, then I'm going with that before the directing stuff.
Nice, nice. Now, you are part of a new stage play production. Can you please tell us about that?
Yeah, Miss D's Kitchen, which is coming to Shreveport, going to Shreveport, Louisiana on May 3rd. The Strand Theater. This will be our third run of the show. Last time we did it in Little Rock, Arkansas, and then time before that we did it in Dallas, Texas. And so I played the character of Reverend Bucky in this in this comedic stage play. It's a fun stage play. It's a down south stage play that you relate to somebody you have an uncle, aunt, somebody that is in this play you'll be able to relate to. And so it's a fun play. It's a fun play. Katrina Walker is the writer and director. And so it's fun. It's fun. Tony Grant, Nia Dorsey, Logan Sampson, we're all friends, and so we're gonna have a good time doing it. So May 3rd, Strand Theater, Miss D's Kitchen is what it's called.
Nice. And if people are, whoever's in that area, if they want tickets or they want to come to see the show, how can they do so?
Yeah, so you can either go to thestrandtheater.com and look for it, or you can go to Ticketmaster and look for it.
Okay, nice, nice. Now, you also have a new movie coming out as well, The Beautiful Struggle. That'll be hitting theaters really soon. Can you please tell us about that film and what makes that project so special?
The Beautiful Struggle. The Beautiful Struggle. The Beautiful Struggle is coming out May 17th. It's screening in Dallas, Texas first, and then it'll go on a theater run. And in this film is Ashley Rios, who is on Cross on Amazon. The great T.C. Carson and Rolanda Rochelle are in it. And I love this project because it's a beautiful love story. And it gets to show African Americans in a positive light. It's not showing us using drugs, gangsters, or anything like that. It's really showing us in a positive light, but still dealing with real life situations. And so I'm excited about this because this is probably year to date, this is probably in my career wise, probably my biggest and largest independent release as a lead role. I've done a lot of lead roles, but as far as indie wise, this is probably my biggest release that'll be happening. My first theater run that'll be happening too, as the lead. So I'm really, really excited about it. And I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. And it won an award. It won Best Movie at the San Antonio Black Film Festival. And I haven't seen the movie yet. So I'm excited. But I have a thing about that as an artist. I have a thing about, I want to see it when everybody else sees it, so I can see the genuine reactions and emotions after that. But this one I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about this one.
Nice. Well, congratulations on that for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, that's really big. It's really huge. I know you're excited. We're excited for you. So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. For anyone who wants to get into acting, directing, producing, and or writing, do you have any advice or any words of encouragement that can give somebody who's watching right now?
Know why you want to get into being a part of this entertainment industry. Know why you want to be an actor, why you want to be a director, and have a strong why attached to why you want to do that. And the reason why I say that is because you want to have a strong why so that you can have longevity in this industry. Because it's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster. Anytime I'm asked this question, I tell people it's a roller coaster. You're going to have great days, great months, great years, and then you're gonna have those times where you're trying to figure out what's going on. When is the next gig gonna happen? What do I do? But attach a why to it. Attach a why to why you want to get in it. My why was that I wanted to continue to keep it being impactful with whatever character that it is that I play, whether somebody relates to it, whether they're able to laugh for 2 hours while they're watching my film or stage play. I'm able to help people and be impactful through my art of being an actor. And I want people to understand that it's a process. And I didn't learn that. I didn't know that in the beginning. I was like, man, I want to get in, I want to do it, and I want to just have, but it's a process, it's steps to it. It's the thing they call this levels to it. It is. and you have to enjoy the journey as you go through. So I would tell anybody, know your why you want to get into it. Become a master, be able to do the other things, but become a master at one of them. So I'm becoming a master at being an actor, but I can do the others, and enjoy it along the way. And don't compare your career to anybody else's. Don't compare your career to anybody else's, because everybody's path, journey is different. And enjoy your wins, learn from your losses, and keep on going. But have a why as to why you want to be a part of it. Not just, I want to be rich and famous. That's a part of it, but that comes down the line. But if you want longevity in this thing, attach a strong why to it and you'll be fine.
Thank you so much for that. We definitely appreciate that for sure. Now, if people want to know more about you, or if they want to continue to follow your journey, how could they do so?
You can go to my website, www.draperwynston.com, or you can follow me on social media. On Instagram, on I am D Winston. On Facebook, I am Draper Wynston. So you type in Draper Winston, I'm the only one that's going to pop up. On X, Twitter, whatever we're calling it now, TikTok, all that stuff. Yeah, you just type in Draper Winston, I'm the only one that's going to pop up. So yeah, you can follow me on all those platforms. And I do engage and talk back, comment back, and all that to everybody. So.
Nice. Well, thank you so much again, Draper, for your time. We definitely appreciate it. Again, congratulations on all that you're doing. And thank you so much for being Black Excellence.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem, no problem. All right, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay. This is Celebrate Black Excellence. We celebrate Black Excellence every day. Have a good one.